pub dates back to 1582. That's obviously when it opened up for trade. It was originally a coaching inn, so the pub would have just been the top end when you first come in from the Bigg market side, and then there would have been stables on the right hand side. Over years it developed further and further down the lane to where it is now, so it comes all the way down what would have been three different units. When he was in jail in Newcastle, he used to be allowed to go and play golf. When he played golf, after he'd finished playing golf, he used to wander around the streets, and he used to come in here for a couple of beers afterwards. And there's a chair in the pub that he used to sit in. Apparently the chair is, if a woman sits in it, she's supposed to get pregnant, and if a man sits in it, he's supposed to die. But that is the rumour, or what's happened in the past. Well, people come and take photographs. This council bring tourists through to have a look at the chair and have a look at the pub. But yeah, not many people sit in it, to be fair. It depends on what they're going to do with the businesses around the Bigg market, because the plan that they've got for the businesses that are here at the moment, I don't think will work too well. Because there's too many takeaways to have that sort of nice seating area for the type of restaurants that we've got in the Bigg market at the moment. So I've been the manager here for 2 and a bit years, nearly 3 years, and we've just recently had a development, so the pub's just been invested in. The company spent £250,000 on the pub, and it looks a lot nicer than it did when I first got here. And since then the pub's been a lot busier, because obviously it looks a lot better. So people prefer to come into a nice, relaxing atmosphere that looks a bit brighter, as opposed to before where it was a bit dark and dingy in some places. So I think the economic circumstances, people are always going to go out and people are always going to visit restaurants and bars, and I think you've just got to give people what they want, which is a nice place for them to go. To be fair, the Bigg market has a bad reputation, but since I've been here we've had no trouble. Pretty much nice people that want to come into here and just have a nice time, and I think it depends on what type of business you run as to what type of clientele you're going to get, to what type of people and how people behave in your pub.